Okay, so we're at the house. I haven't heard any zombies, so that we may well have already cleared them. I'm not worried about too many of this cleaning the grass, which is a habit I have. We're going to check to see what we can find, what we can make use of. These sofas are made of leather, so they'll give you a little bit of leather. The candle, chair can be scrapped. This metal table can be scrapped. You see, the house is really a bit too far gone to do much with. So I shall take things off like table, chairs. Eventually I will break the house down. Right, look around, there's not much other stuff you can scrap. This can be scrapped for a small amount of cotton and cloth. These can be scrapped if you've got a better axe, because they're very powerful, they're 1,000 damage, so they can be scrapped if you get a stronger axe. Windows don't give you anything, you just break them. These pipes will give you a few electrical bits if you have a wrench to remove them, so I'll leave them until we get a wrench. But in some houses like this one of these little metal grids on the floor is hiding something, and that is this one here. Now sometimes you can see in and see what it is. In this case it's a backpack, and there you are. I can just put my cursor and search the backpack. If you're not able to search the backpack, you can always break the box next to it. There we go. But don't destroy the backpack, because that is another container and it may lose something within the next 5 days. What I'll be doing is coming back to this place and demolishing it. The quickest way of demolishing it, I know it seems a waste because you're losing all the wood. Most of it would be to remove the bottom block all the way around. Like that. Right, so I've cleared a little bit of demolition and we'll bring the house down in one go for you. Alright, you can see, you could do up the house and it'll look quite a nice house. Okay, so I'm going to start on the demolition of the house. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to destroy these corners. So destroy the door frames. Not necessary, but you can go around smashing glass. There's a certain satisfaction of glass breaking. Maybe it's the only rebel I've got in me. When it comes to demolishing the house, this is going to be our biggest problem. We're going to have to cut away this stone. As you can see from the level, it's 1,200 each block. Right, now showing you can either cut all the way through there and separate it from here, or what I usually do will be to cut these away, and then that will come down with the rest of the house. First of all, we want to just take the corners down to the framework. Do not destroy the framework, or if you accidentally destroy the framework, put one back in. There we go. These want to be completely destroyed. You don't want to do this from inside the house, because as you get towards the end, you may get trapped inside when the house comes down. This is why I do the porch first while it's still got support. You can stand under the porch. Yeah, that's one section almost ready. Now at the moment it's got the corner blocks and these holding it up. So this will be the last section I probably dismantle. So I'll be taking these two middle ones out first. Then of course we can now work our way along here. Here we see these here, these pipes, we're going to have to remove them before we destroy the house, otherwise we're going to be wasting electrical wiring. Coming very useful later. We need a wrench for that. If we don't have a wrench, we can just break them down with an axe and we'll just get scrap metal instead. Wood is plentiful in the world, so I'm not too worried about losing some of the wood from this house. We will gather some of it. You'll see as it falls, it'll form into piles of broken wood. But I'm going to drink the coffee because it'll give me a lot of stamina. But it'll also give me a lot of heat, so beware, you might have to take something off. Here you can now see that fireplace I mentioned, which is going to take a little bit of cutting down. Get into that afterwards, hopefully with an iron tool. Because that fireplace is built up, it's touching the bricks above, so that's acting as a support for everything above it. So we'll come and destroy that in the morning or tomorrow in the game. We're to this stage now where anything could happen. If I take these ones down, I'm hoping the whole thing wouldn't come down, but it's quite possible that this one will start to come down here. Right, we're going to take a chance and cut down this corner one first. See what happens. Let's hope for the best. I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I can't remove this frame because it's part of the original build, but if I put a frame in place next to it, interesting. Now this I would expect it to start coming down. Are we ready? Here it comes. Right. Now, how much wood we lost, we don't know. But you can now see all this is ready for breaking up. So at your convenience, you can do it now. If you need wood, you can just come along any time later and do it. Where the fireplace was, there will be some stone as well. This was originally the fireplace, so this is stone. So it's a bit like destroyed stone. It will give you sand and small stone. Right. One house demolished.